My name is Mrs. Bridget Rao. I teach art at AMS. I teach middle school art. I teach a couple third grade classes, and I teach 4th through 8th. I went to Columbus College of Art and Design, which is in Ohio. It was an art institute. And so I know a whole bunch of art techniques and a whole bunch of things. The college that I went to, if we did math, it was architecture. If we did science, you know, it was some kind of art science. If we did history, it was art history, you know. Even ELA, it was poetry. Everything had to incorporate, and I tell them about that, how we're using art like really every day. So I kind of try and also get a feel for my students to see kind of what they're really into. If I do a project and let's say it's about a sign, and I notice that when we're doing typography in a sign, they really enjoy working with markers and colored pencils. Now the next assignment I may be like, you know what, whatever assignment we're going to be doing, I really want to incorporate more of the markers, the mixed media, markers, colored pencils. They're really like the idea of the mixed media. So maybe we'll do pastels this time with paint, you know. So just trying to get a feel for different students to try and kind of plan accordingly and try and go off of the other teachers' schedule too, of like what they're going to be teaching, so I can kind of incorporate that in my lesson. The reason I feel art is definitely a well-balanced part of the curriculum here at AMS for, you know, that goes along with science, math, and English, is because a lot of those students that may struggle with, you know, ELA or math, when they come into art, they may be really good. There's other teachers that may have difficulty with them in class, and they're angels for me. And it's just because they're finding a different, it's kind of like a relaxation from, you know, doing the social studies or the math, doing that all day. It might be a little bit more of a struggle for them. It may be a little bit more challenging. And when they come into art, it's kind of a relaxation. And maybe they're really good at art, or maybe it's just a way to, you know, kind of relax and, you know, get out their feelings, get out, you know, and it always seems to, I always find it that the kids that kind of struggle in those other areas, they do really good in art, which is really interesting. So I think it is really important. I think if you take that away from them and just give them those, you know, math, art, and ELA and science, I think that they're missing out on that area that helps them do better in the other areas, you know? It's kind of like a relief for them.